What's up, guys? Your boy Game27, and once again, thank you for joining my channel. Yeah, before I get started, I just want to let y'all guys know that if you hadn't seen my podcast from the other day, please do so. Whenever you get finished watching this video, or whenever you got any extra time to spare, it was a good podcast. I really love it, and we always have fun. And I guess after that, it's gonna get started on this video. Okay, I want to talk about Nintendo Switch. We are basically 3 weeks away from this presentation, which I am very excited about. But of course, I know, it's gonna be a lot of articles, a lot of rumors, speculations prior to the presentation. And do I believe all of them? I don't believe all of them. Some of them, are from credible sources, and it's whatever. But I'm not gonna sit here and pass judgment on the Switch before Nintendo even bring the damn thing out and talk about it, talk about the specs, talk about the games, talk about the third party that's supposed to be supporting the Switch. But all these rumors that's been going on this past year is that this system was supposed to be either as powerful as the Xbox One, less powerful than a little bit less powerful than the Xbox One, or a little bit more powerful than the Xbox One, in that vicinity. It doesn't matter which bracket that the specs is on. It's good enough to get third parties to make games for the system. It's good enough. And for all of y'all that keep on throwing out the Scorpio, throwing out the Pro, talking about what about those systems, you can't compete with that. Well, it's like this: if third parties will stop supporting games on the standard PS4 and the standard Xbox One, that would be cause of concern. But it's not, because there's over about 70, almost 80 million consoles between the PS4 and Xbox One. That would be ludicrous. That would be stupid for these developers to stop developing games for this system. That's why I don't really care about the specs of the Nintendo Switch, because first of all, I don't play specs. I don't play graphics. I play games. I play games on my Xbox One all the time. I play games on my PS4. People talking about how less powerful did the Xbox One to PS4. I don't care. I still enjoy both consoles. I still do. And I'm a Nintendo gamer. I'm gonna enjoy the Switch. And if I could get a console that as powerful as the Xbox One, with the rumors circulating, it's gonna be around that vicinity, I don't mind. There are some games that's already looking really good for the Switch. This indie game, I forgot the name of, but it looks really good for a next generation console. This Switch is a next generation console, whether y'all like it or not. Graphically, yes, because it's on par with the Xbox One. That's basically all I'm saying here. But like I say, we don't know all the facts. We don't know everything until we get this presentation, in which supposed to be coming out in the next 3 weeks. But y'all gotta remember, the Nintendo Switch offers something that the Xbox One and the PS4 does not offer: taking your goddamn games on the go, whether y'all are console gamers or handheld gamers. Y'all gotta remember, there is a lot of handheld gamers out there. Lots of handheld gamers. And this right here is the selling point of this system towards the handheld gamers. But whenever you're at home, whenever you put it on the dock, it basically catered towards me, because I'm majority of a console gamer. And the report saying that whenever you take the handheld on the go, your performance is going to decrease 40% slower on the CPU speed, clock speed. But like I say, you can't expect a lot for a cheap price. A lot of y'all want this Switch to be $200. Y'all can expect a 1080p screen. I repeat, a 1080p screen with a 5 to 10 hour battery life for a $200 price point. A lot of people talking about, I'm not paying for no Switch unless it's at least $200, but I want to have the same graphics as a PS4 or an Xbox One and take it on the go with the same performance as if it was docked. Does that make any sense? And they want this for $200. Like I say, man, y'all need to think before y'all even talk, because a lot of this shit that y'all want sounds very expensive. And Nintendo, y'all should know how Nintendo operates. They like to make profits. Ain't no way in hell they can make profits for $200 and y'all want all this demands. It does not make sense. But like I say, we don't know all the facts until we get this presentation. We're supposed to be coming out January 12th. And like I say, all this shit is just rumors, speculations, and a bunch of he say, she say shit. I believe that Nintendo has learned from their mistakes, and I believe that they made a powerful enough console for third parties to make games. And according to a lot of these third parties has been praising Nintendo that these games are easily to be ported over. So why are third parties not crying about the shit, but y'all are, and y'all don't know anything about the system? They the one that have the development kits. They got the dev kits. Y'all don't have the dev kits, so why are y'all crying? Maybe they should be crying, since they the one that's actually making the games for the system. Like, it does not make sense. Like, just stop the bullshit, stop all the crying and bitching until the presentation get here. And like I say, man, I'm still excited, but it's one thing that Nintendo that needs to address in order for a lot of people to take their console serious. It's online. Online gaming is very, very important. I don't care if we have to pay for it. It would be nice if it was free, but have a better quality if it's going to be a free service. But if they can't have a good quality free online service, then I don't mind paying for the shit. I refuse to play Smash Brothers online again with that bullshit that just happened. They need to fix the online. That is one of the major issues that needs to happen. But as far as the specs goes, I think the specs is fine, especially if the console is going to cost between $250 to $300. I believe it's going to cost $250. If it's $250, then why you crying? I'm not crying. I'm happy for a $250 price point. That is extremely cheap for a console that, you know, you could play at home and you could take it on the go. I'm happy. So if y'all not gonna be happy, then hey, that's on y'all. Just stop the bitching. Just do your research before you act. You want all this bullshit with the Switch, but this shit that y'all want is gonna cost at least $400 to $500. Nintendo does not roll that way because they like to make profits. If it does not cater towards you, then just don't buy the bullshit. Stop the crying, stop the bitching, because as far as I see, this console is appealing to a lot of people, to a lot of core gamers, to a lot of non-Nintendo gamers, PC gamers, PlayStation gamers, Xbox gamers, you know, casual gamers. This thing is catering towards everybody, and that's what I'm happy about. Nintendo is actually is back on the map because they actually is creating excitement for this system. I'm still excited. If all y'all people just worry about graphics, then I don't see how y'all even play. I don't see how y'all even enjoy having fun playing video games. Nintendo is all about having fun first. If you're not having fun playing video games, then what's the point of getting excited over graphics? Like, it's a lot of graphic demanding game that is so fucking boring as shit. So like I say, man, as long as this console is as powerful as the Xbox One, I'm happy because I love my Xbox One. The graphics are great, but there's one thing that the Xbox One cannot do is take it on the go. So that's all I gotta say, man. It's just a little mini rant I had. You know, there's still a lot of bitching, complaining, you know, moaning in this community about the specs and everything. We don't know everything about this system. The developers that has the dev kits, and Nintendo only knows. All I can say is a lot of shit is based on rumors. So y'all just give me y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on how y'all feel about this. Or y'all putting the Nintendo Switch in the grave already, or y'all gonna wait and see before y'all pass judgment, you know, whenever Nintendo give us the presentation. I'm gonna wait and see before I pass judgment. You know, that's just how I roll. I'm not gonna be a Debbie Downer and just be like, oh man, it's a flop, because first of all, I don't play graphics. That's just how I roll. I don't play graphics. So like I say, y'all just give me y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on how I feel about this. Like, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Google Plus and Twitter. The link is in the description below. And once again, it's your boy Game 27. Y'all have a good day.